at the ways up here that pew builders do. Look at all those ways. At the end of that, you see that it says, gets a blessing. After you do all those things, you get a blessing. You know, say that with me tonight. Gets a blessing.
Gets a blessing.
And for an example, help set up and clean up. Like you can set up for our Easter drama that we're getting ready to have. You can set up or you can participate in it, and you can, after you finish doing the Easter drama, you can help clean up. Here's a way how to become a pew builder. You need to pray. Pray for our church and other churches in the community. Now, if there's guests at other churches in the community, that's why we need to pray, and we want them to get saved if they are not saved. Pray for all church ministries. Pray that the Lord will guide you in deciding where He wants you to serve. Now, the Lord wants you to serve Him by praying and reading your Bibles. He wants you to do those things, and that's serving Him. Here's another way how to become a pew builder. Get involved in worship. Worship the Lord and not other gods. Now that's what it says in the 10 Commandments. That's one of the 10 Commandments. You shall have no other God before me. And worship by singing in the church. On Sunday mornings, we can sing in the church, and that's serving God. And we get a blessing by doing that. And that's being a pew builder. Here's another way how to become a pew builder. Find out where the needs are in the church. Read the bulletin and ask yourself, can I participate in that ministry? You can participate in any kind of ministry. If you sing on Sunday mornings in the sanctuary, that's serving God. And like if you work as a board person in this church or any church, then you get a blessing and you're serving the Lord. And you're asking yourself, what ministry can I get involved in? You can get involved in any ministry. All you got to do is ask the pastor or Linda or Pastor Eric, and they can get you involved in a ministry. Like a puppet ministry in the children's church, or a board ministry. Talk to the pastor about how can you be used for God. You can be used for God in many ways. You can be used for God in many ways. Lord's shepherd, you can serve Him. So He guides you every day, and you get a blessing. You have to be a witness to others. Now, being a witness to others is telling them about Christ. You can talk to people that you work with, you can talk to people in your family, or you can talk to guests. And if they're not saved, you need to tell them about Christ. And if they do not sing, you know that they are not saved. But the Lord gives you the power to tell people about Christ. Do something for the Lord. Look at all those things up there. That's the things that you can do to serve God. You can do those things for the Lord. You can come to church, work in the kitchen, be an usher, drive a van. And that's not our van up there. Help with the children's or youth ministries, the quilt ministry, pray and send cards to sick people, keep the nursery, and the music ministry. Now let's say the quilt ministry. You see these quilts? The women's ministry worked for hours and hours up here at the church trying to make these quilts for sick people. And my great-great-grandpa got one. He's here tonight. He's back there. His name is summey. Let's give him a good hand. And let's say the music ministry. Chris, David, and Brian, Barry, and Roderick. Those are all our music ministry people. What? Oh, the bugle player. He sits up here every Sunday and plays that bugle. Work very, very hard on Wednesday nights trying to prepare for Sunday morning's worship or music. And thank y'all for having me tonight. And maybe the pastor will give you a chance if you have received Jesus in your heart. He might give you a chance to come and let you decide if you would like to be a pew builder. We don't want to be a pew warmer.